Hi friends, welcome to Jenkins series. So today we'll see through Jenkins file how to create the job in your when you're working in IT industry. If you're working any project, they will assign one project to you, right? Yeah, everyone will do changes in the Jenkins file. This Jenkins file available in your root directory of your project. Okay, assume that our project name is maven jenkins maven previously we created. There I will create one Jenkins file with that script. Then we'll do changes in your Jenkins file at the root level, so you no need any access for your git Jenkins also. So developer can do the modifications in the Jenkins file itself only. How to create the Jenkins file? Okay, what I will do, let me go for a previous build. Let me go for a body. Okay, this is the project we created previously, right? Removing a directory, cloning, cleaning, this whole thing we will modify with our script file. Okay, how to change? Let me I will create one file. Okay, so this is we done the previously. Okay, what I will do, these two commands are not required if you are doing the Jenkins file. Okay, here this option is also not required. Why it is not required, I will explain that part. Okay, it's very simple, you no need to do much. Okay, here for your information I will add one more. The life cycle of the maven goal is I will do compile and clean. Okay, you can use the compile command also here. Okay, this is your script. Now just copy and go for your git repository. Where is your git? Here, this is your git, right? If you see git status, right now nothing. You can create one file, Jenkins file. The file name is like a recommended name, so you don't change this file name. If you change, you need to do some other actions also. Right now use the same file, it should be there in your root level of your project. Okay, now enter and paste it here Jenkins. This is your pipeline. Save and close. Okay, now you can commit, right? Git status, what you will do, git add dot means it will add all the files. You can commit your files. Okay, new Jenkins file I'm giving. Okay, then you can push your file. You need to send your repository, right? So I will send repository to these all files. It will go to remote repository. Okay, your file will be available in the repository. If you want to go and check there, if you see here, just refresh it here. Jenkins file 7. Now I pushed my changes. Okay, these are all the stages: compiling, testing and deploying. Now what I will do, previously we created one job, right? That job will change now. Here we configured previously pipeline, right? Now what I will do, pipeline script with SCM. Okay, if I do here, if you see SCM means none. If you make it as a git, if you make it git, previously we given as like option we given, right? Like git clone URL, that way we provided. You guys may know, if you watch my previous video you will be understood. Here you can provide your URL. Which URL you need to provide? Let me check my this one. This is the URL you need to provide. Just copy paste it here. That's why this is not required as part of your pipeline script. If you're using a private repository, you need to provide your credentials here. So by default the branch will be built on the master. Okay, that's it, no changes is required. Just save and your build. Now your job will be run through your Jenkins file. See here, previously we run a clone repository. Now declarative checkout SCM, it is taken care by the Jenkins itself. Now compile and clean and a test, and it will be a package. Okay. I want to add one more stage. Before that, what is the issue? I will explain. Okay. Now your job is running. Now let me click here. Click your job. Click on the console output. If you go down here, last step, your build is success. At last, you will get one jar file, right? Every time this jar file, it will be create for you. If you want to download, what you will do, you will go for again terminal, then you will copy. Instead of that, we can make it one more stage also. Where it is available, this is the home directory, workspace directory, and here my path will be there, right? So what I will do, I will add one more stage in your Jenkins file. What I will do, right now Jenkins file, click Jenkins file, click edit this file. I want to add one more stage here. Okay, what I will do, just copy and add one more stage here, archiving. What it is, I will tell you now. Archiving, I want to add one step, archive artifacts. I'm not sure the syntax. What I will do, I will go here, I will copy. This is artifact. Copy it, paste it here. What it means, this is star means your workspace directory. You no need to provide the full path. Under target folder, your jar file is available. Okay, that jar file will pop up. It will be available as part of our Jenkins build. Okay, now if you do one more step, what it will do, it will give commit changes. Okay, your Jenkins file is updated now. If you come here, let me go here, something happened. Click on the Maven's pipeline, click build now. If you do, you change the Jenkins file as part of your project. Now I ran your build. We given as every 1 minute to run my job, I said, right? That's why my 6th job is running and my 7th job is also running. Why? Because I configured at a time 5 jobs can run. I configured in that way. Where we covered this topic means system user configurations. In that particular session, I explained about how to configure how many jobs should be run at a time. Okay, now it is running. We'll see. Compile and clean, test, deploy, and it is taking. You can see what are the pipeline. If you do any commit, the job will be triggered automatically. See, archiving. Okay, let them finish this job, then I will explain. 6th job is completed. If you see here, click on 6th job. It is taking time. Wait a minute. It is taking time. Let me run one more build. It is struck. So if you click here, you can see the .jar file as part of your build. This is the way you need to create your Jenkins file in your root project. You can automate. Some issue is there. Just if you click here, you can see one jar file. Let me, okay, job is not, let me restart my system once. Wait a minute, I will show you. Power of my machine. I'm running my virtual box again. Start. Sometimes it will be a struck. Whenever you restart your system, your Jenkins will be run automatic. Why? Because we enabled one script like sudo systemctl Jenkins, enable Jenkins. One command we given. If you given that command, it will be restart. As part of the git steps also I given that part. If you don't know, just go here, express channel. I will show you the steps where I given. Software's installation. Here there is a Jenkins installation in Ubuntu. This is the command will at that after boot up it will be run your job. Now let me start my Jenkins. It's taking some time, so you can run. It will be run on 8080 port number. Okay, my username password I given, and here where is our job? Maven pipeline, right? Click Maven pipeline and click on 7th. Archiving is done. See here, when you click here, last successful artifact is my-app-1.0 snapshot.jar. If you click on the recent changes, you can see whatever in updated Jenkins file. When I updated that date with, it will be display in this way. I hope you guys are clear about these jobs. Just if you have any difficulty, just leave your comments. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next tutorial.